What's going on, guys? PGZ36 here, and welcome back to another top 5. And this time we're going to we're going to be going over not an ATV, but a BMX. Cuz today we're going over the top 5 Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX maps. Now, I know you guys probably thought it was going to be BMX or bikes or something. Not today. This one's all about the maps, because these maps were somewhat part of my favorite maps in this game. I played this game during my childhood, and it was just a blast, man. It was a really good BMX game with these maps. They just made it more better. So I'm gonna be going in through the top 5 of my favorite maps in the game. Now, these are all based off of my opinion, so any of you guys' opinion can be more better than mine, or I don't know. Put one in the comment section what you guys think is your favorite BMX map in the game. Without further ado, let's rate it PGZ36. So, tricking in at number 5, we got Devil's Peak. Now, Devil's Peak is the 8th map you would play in the game. There are a total of 9 or 10 maps in total, and Devil's Peak is the 8th one you would play as. And it's a pretty fun map, I would say. My problem with it is that it's just so very bland and unspiraling. Like, I know it takes place in like a desert, but like it doesn't really like make it all that better. It just looks so dull and lifeless. The stage just feels so empty. I mean, sure, there's a bunch of stuff, but it just needs more of a bit more color, or a bit more like effects. Like, there's not even like wind or anything. That's pretty much my main problem with that. But on the other good side, this map is really fun. You got plenty of jumps that you can do, especially the ones that go across the map, because you can do like a double or a triple jump across some and get to the other side. There's like 3 or 4 areas where you can do like a whole bunch of of BMX tricks and stuff. And then once you get to the bottom, there's two other areas that you can go to. One is on one side, which is like a giant area where you can do like a bunch of jumps or tricks, or jump tricks, you might call it. And on the other side, you got like just like a really fun BMX area. Like you got jumps, you got turns, you got grinds, and you even got bones of dinosaurs that you can use, because like you can use the dinosaur head to like jump through and break its teeth, and you can use the rib as a half pipe. So basically, like, you can go in the ribs and you can do like make giant jumps and giant tricks and stuff. Also really love that around the whole area, well, halfway around the area is this big minecart area, because basically just like a little minecart with like gold or something inside of it. But it's basically like something like you would grind off, especially on the tracks, because the tracks can be really fun too. Also, you gotta watch out for the water, because there is water which is around the edges of the minecart area. So if you fall off, you can either hit too hard or hit too soft and sink to the bottom. So you gotta be careful about that. But other than those two, this map is a pretty good map for, I would say. Definitely recommend checking it out. And it comes in at number 5. Hopping on to number 4, we got Galoon Water Park. Now this one is a much better scenery than the last one. It's basically centered around a giant water park area where you go like and jump in like water and everything. But the problem is like there's no water, and it's a water park. I know like the pools and stuff are used for like skating and stuff, but Really, you couldn't even have any areas where like there's just no like little small areas or anything, not even like like an actual like pool or fountain of water? Just nothing. Just straight up no water. I think that's a bit disappointment in my opinion. But other than that, there's really again no problem with this map. This map is absolutely fantastic. You got so many ramps and half pipes, and especially joust areas, and you got two areas where like giant like jump tricks where you can go. You got the excavator where you can go down, the giant swim pool you can go down. You got the sidewalks or the walking areas. You got the big pool at the bottom, and then you got the giant slide that basically you can just like grind all your way down. Like literally like you can just get to the top and then just grind all the way down to the bottom. It's absolutely crazy. You can even go into like secret tunnels to get like to another area or even do some cool like gap tricks or something like that. But that's pretty fun in my opinion. That's what makes this map fun. These things are what makes this game fun. It really does. But there are also other three that are significantly better. So this one, the water park one, comes in at number 4. Now, going on to number 3, we got Woodwork Camp. Now this is pretty much just the classic. Just the main original in the game. I mean, how can it not be? It's the first the first map that you would play on in the BMX game. And it's pretty simple one too. You got a bunch of skating or BMX areas, a bunch of jumps and turns and basic BMX stuff. You got a bunch of hills on one side that goes like downhill, which I really like. You also got like a bunch of little skate areas inside the buildings, which you can even like grind or wall grind on to open up, and it opens up to more. Pretty fun. Also, really like the backside areas because you got like houses and like giant jumps and like pools that you can skate in. That's just classic. I also really love the objectives you do in the map because the objectives can be very simple, but you don't want to take them too lightly because you can mess up a lot. There's one in particular I absolutely hate. It's the one where you have to grind on that dang rail where you have to do like jump grinds on, and you gotta grind all the way down. I don't know what just I've never ever managed to beat that. I've never been able to complete that. It's just I don't know why. I guess either I suck or it's just too hard. But other than that, the objectives are pretty cool. I also really like that you can get on top of the buildings and like jump across to other areas to skate. Pretty just a good BMX map. I just really I don't know why it's not great. Just a great all around amazing first map that you would play. Definitely check it out if you're interested in the series. And it comes in at number 3. Now, moving on to number 2, we got the train yard. Now this is an absolutely amazing map. I have just so many memories just playing on this map, and frankly, it's for a good reason. It's a really big map with a whole bunch of stuff. You got trains that you can grind on, you can jump over as well. You got a bunch of buildings that, well, like 2 main buildings you can go in it and do like jumps and grinds, do objectives. And you also got the train yard area, which is basically like all tracks, which is very good for grinding up points. You can like just grind and grind and grind, and you can get like a good amount of points. There's also the boats too on the water, and the jumpways on the docking lands that you can jump across. You can even do tricks on the boats and hop to the other boat. but go too slow or mess up too much and you'll sink down below to the water below. Not sure if that's really much for a rhyme, but still. Even the docking seeing area where you watch the boat set off, even though they don't set off, is still pretty cool. Because you can like jump across from one to the other. It's just so much fun. Also really love the objectives. They're all just so good. They're just perfectly balanced in this map. They're really hard, but not too hard. You definitely need to learn how to work on them because they can keep you caught up. What am I even trying to say? They're tough. They're just tough. That's all there is to it. And oh man, I'm trying. What else is there? Am I missing? Am I missing anything else? Come on. I know there's one other. Oh, you got the backside road. You can go on and you can escape to. Even though you can't really leave the map, it's still fun. You got so many hills. Got so many. Well, no hills. You got like so many half pipes. You got so many grinding tracks. It's just an absolutely just I would definitely recommend playing this. It's basically like Woodwood combined with the water world park or whatever water area that was, and just check it out. It's really fun, and this one comes in at number 2. It's really fun. Try it out, guys. And now for the number 1 sorry, can't even talk. And now for the number 1 best Dave Mirra freestyle BMX track is Swamp Trails. Now Swamp Trails is basically like a swamp area, which is like out in like a lake or like a dirty like with a bunch of trees or something, like an area like a swamp, like basically like a dirty river type place where, well, if you've been to a swamp then you know what it is, but if you don't, then it's basically like a dirty little like pond or river area where there's a bunch of things that happen. You can also ride on motorboats and stuff, but that's not what I'm here for. What makes this track, what I'm here to talk about is why this track is so much fun. So why this track is so much fun is because it's just just perfectly simple map. It's simple, but not too simple. It's basically like Woodwork Camp, except a bit more bigger, like the train yard, where there's a bunch of jumps and stuff. You do got a good amount of jumps. You actually probably have more jumps in this than probably in the other ones. You got like a nice trail, actually a bunch of trails where you can jump and get a bunch of gaps. You got 2 bridges that you can go across and basically get to like the boat area. The boat area is basically like an indoor like BMX place where you can do a bunch of half pipe tricks and other jumps and grind and do wall taps and other stuff. And then on the backyard you got like another like play area where you can do like cool tricks and jumps. And then you got like two like sides on the boat I can't even talk. You got 2 sides by the boat area where you gotta make a big jump or else you'll fall down. And then you got an island, which is basically like just a back and forth half pipe, but with hills in the middle. So basically you gotta like go over hills and get to the other obstacle. And probably my favorite about this is the challenge that it brings. The objectives of this map is so perfect. Dude, I can't even describe how good they are. Like you got easy ones where you like jump over this jump or grind this tree or get amount of points. But then you got tougher ones where you like gotta grind the water boat, the airboat, or like grind all the way down from a zip line, or like get do like special like modified backflips over hills. It's just so perfect, dude. I can't even describe how nostalgic this map is. It really is just an absolute best. If you guys wanna play only one map of this game, if you ever tried it or any of them, I recommend playing Swamp Trails. It is really fun. Probably the most nostalgic out of the group too. So yeah, Swampwood Trails comes in at number 1. Best map in Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX 2. Definitely check it out. And with that, that brings this to an end, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this top 5. If you did, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to drop a like on this video and put a comment what top 5 you guys want me to do next. I will be doing more of these top 5s because this is something that is really fun for me to give you guys. Just telling you what is the best or worst or something. And make sure to share. Make sure to share this top 5 because this will probably give you guys a lot of nostalgia. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, PGZ36, peace out, pizza gamers.